Right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, July 23rd, set today by Vlad. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and while I was waiting in the waiting room, I did scan the clues, and oh my goodness, nothing came to me. So I think this might be a long and frustrating experience, but anyway, fingers crossed. Lost in London. I am close to King's Cross, eastern boundary, hyphenated 554. I'm thinking it might be a boundary, something like the Maginot Line or the... yeah, nothing is coming to me. And then the word play... Cross, there might be an X in the middle. King could be CR. I'm wondering if we have a partial anagram, lost maybe. We're going to anagram in London. No. Let's try the downs. Sticks up for superior. I think it's going to be a word for sticks that is reversed and will mean superior. Maybe something like bats or oars, backwards. What would superior be? Best? Nope. No way coffers filled with money in disused currency. I'm thinking it's going to be some obsolete currency. No way. That could be no street, no N-O-S-T. No, still don't see it. Expecting Republican to get put away dope. Yeah, I don't get that either. Helen's mum picked up on road north to Delaware's state capital. I don't think it's going to be as easy as the state capital of Delaware, which escapes me at the moment. But picked up definitely sounds like a homophone. Oh, could it be Helen of Troy's mother? I don't know who that is. I think I'm going to pause here and have a quick Wikipedia for Helen of Troy and Delaware. Well, Helen of Troy's mother was, it says in Wikipedia, either Leda or Nemesis. I don't know if that's the same person with two names. And Delaware, the state capital, is Dover. But the definition might be another state capital with 8 letters. Delaware is DE, I think, as its abbreviation, or it could be Del. Yeah, not seeing that one either. Leaving, bash, held back in old country. Yeah, not... other than a word for bash, maybe reversed inside of, yeah, an old country name, and it's going to mean leaving. No, how about sexual liaison, lifted, simple-minded singer, Jim that is, in club. Well, they definitely want us, I think, to think of Jim Kerr, the lead singer of Simple Minds. But are we going to use Kerr in some wordplay? That is, though, I think might be an IE in club. Is that going to be the definition, or is it going to be a sexual liaison? Oh, I do think maybe a short sexual liaison that's lifted. Not sure what that could be. Shag. And it's going to be reversed. No. How about show strange alien forms? Well, alien forms has 10 letters. Could it be an anagram indicated by strange, and maybe it's going to be a television show? Let's try strange. Oh, no, sorry. Completely wrong. Alien forms is what I want. Let's try this. Oh, we could have of. Iron. Something R. I thought it might be R else, but no. Film. Something on film. No. Something surf. Nothing is coming to me. No, I think I'm going to pause and work this one out on paper. I saw Life, and then it came to me, Life on Mars. I think I've only seen a couple of episodes of it, but I think it was a good concept for a show. Alien Forms is a good anagram, and I would say maybe it is my favorite Bowie song. There's so many great ones though, but on any given day, I might pick that one. All right, how about Dieters? Ooh, or I'm wondering if it could be Dieter's world is hit. Oh yeah, the German for world, I think, is Welt or Welt. Isn't there a newspaper? And a Welt, I suppose. I thought a Welt was more the mark that was left on you after a hit than an actual hit, but I may be wrong on that. Anyway, finally we have, we're starting to get somewhere. All right, contribution from Bad Vlad set down. Well, Vlad is referring to himself, so it's going to be I or me, I suppose. Is it going to mean set down or contribution? Ooh, yeah, I'm not... Of course, Bad Vlad might be an anagram, although that seems unlikely, an anagram of Vlad. Anyway, let's go back to the crosses. Still don't have anything here. I am wondering if, yeah, something line. Oh, there's the Mason-Dixon line, of course, in the US. It has an X in it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me put it in and see if I can... Well, let's see if I can type first of all, and then if I can justify it as the answer. We don't have a T, so lost is not part of an anagram. We only... oh, I think we do have London. We do have an X for a cross, but what's King's? Oh, maybe it's just the close to King. Oh, is an S. Yeah, I'm really not sure about this one. Let's see if it helps with these downs. Sticks up for superior now would be probably SM. Oh, superior could be smug. You're looking smug and superior. Oh, which is gums. Ah, not the type of sticks I was expecting at all. But I can see that. And I wonder if no might be O for 0 and then ST. Is there a currency OST? Coffers filled. No, I don't see it. Or am I expecting? No. Helen's mum. Oh, maybe ADEL. Aleda backwards. Oh, Adelaide? That is a capital. Oops. Yeah, my typing is very off today. So Leda backwards on, the road north, I think, is the A1 in Britain. And there's Delaware, DE. Oh, yeah, of course, it's Adelaide is a state capital in Australia. And then we have, old country might be X something. Leaving, of course, could be exit. Leaving bash, held back in old country. No, I'm not seeing it. All right, let's move on. Skipped school, retired hurt, LOL. Is skipping school going to be the definition? I just know playing truant. Or in Ireland, when I was growing up, we used to call it mitching. I wonder if they still say that. But I don't know. Skipping, of course, could simply be skipped, beginning with a G. I was going to say gambled, but it's not that. Too long for that. But could that be a D? Retired sounds like something goes backwards. Hurt, and then LOL. Oh, maybe it is a laugh sound we're going to have. Giggled. No. All right. Complain. Win against one's side's overshadowed. I think win can be a W. Well, one side could be left. Oh, it could also be right, RT. Overshadowed, is that the definition? Complain, though, seems more likely to be the definition. No. Don't see it. Ooh, is Adelaide right? Because this is ending in I. If it's a national, like an Afghani or something like that. Yeah, I think it's dizzy. A word for dizzy missing the D, which is the last letter of grand. Dizzy. Dizzy Gillespie, Dizzy Dean, Dizzy. Oh, what is that? Is there another? Oh, of course, that was a nickname for Disraeli. And without the D, it's just Israeli. Yes. All right. Two-parter here. Won't Ed see daily covers? Gnarled old Fleet Street worker. I'm thinking old Fleet Street worker might be... Oh, of course, the demon barber of Fleet Street, Sweeney Todd. He's come up a few times recently, at least twice that I can remember. So how is, I suppose it's an anagram of won't add C plus the outer letters of daily. I think that's it. And gnarled is the anagram indicator. All right. Finally, starting to put some in. Here was our contribution from Bad Vlad set down. Oh, input, perhaps. Input could be a contribution, and set down would be put, but how is Bad Vlad IN? Yeah, I don't get that part of it. It's too early to use the checklist button, so we'll just see if the P is confirmed by 17. Half of those on bus superannuated. Superannuated, I think, means retired or on a pension. OAPs. Apologies for the some kind of noise outside. Hope you're not hearing that. I'll pause and hope it stops. No, nothing is coming to me. How about Passover is a festival? Oh, it begins with E. Could it be Eid? E-I-D? That is a festival, right? But I don't know how you would get that from Passover is a... I mean, maybe it's a lift and separate, and over is going to be an O, but then we need two letters for pass, beginning with E. No. How about new farmers content to have 50 in field? Ooh, our new farmers content. 50 is L. Do we put a word for a field around an L? But then what would new farmers content? No. Moving on, driving impatiently in South London. It's commonplace. Well, I was thinking of tailgating. Oh, that's too long to fit in here. Oh, could it be honking on your horn? I think it is. I think tooting would mean something else in the US, but I think in Britain it would be honking your horn, and there is tooting, which has a common. So I think that's its commonplace is just a joke about that. All right, well, it gives us some nice letters here. Let's try 23 down. Useless in practice, so it ought to be returned. Are used less, maybe in practice, so it ought to be returned. Yeah, I'm thinking of something is going to be reversed. It ought. No. How about stupid to follow up oath? No, I don't get that either. Let's go back to the crosses. Don't stop thinking of teacher receiving fine. Well, teacher receiving fine sounds like wordplay. Fine could be F. We've seen that before. And teacher could be sir or head or a beak, I think, is an old word for a teacher. I'm thinking it's going to be don't stop as the definition. Not keep up or keep on. Carry on. Carry on would be good, but thinking of teacher receiving fine. No. Of course, fine could be okay. No, don't see that. Object to government lacking depth. I'm going to pause and think about that. Well, I wonder if the definition is object, not object, and then it could be thing. And I'm guessing it's going to be some word for government, and we remove a word for depth. I don't think we literally remove depth, but something that means that. But what is even another word for government? Yeah, don't see it. Okay, moving on. Not in reality, the best players. Oh, well, I'm thinking something team. Oh, dream team would be not in reality. However, I suppose paradoxically, they are the best players. All right. Upset, president, involved in underworld contract. Oh, is this going to be something to do with Faust or some kind of bargain? Underworld contract. And is it an anagram of president? Not seeing one, but let's try. It's probably a well-known anagram if it is there, but underworld contract. Or maybe it is something to do with the mob. Underworld dirt. Dire. Spent. No. No, I'm not seeing it, I'm afraid. All right, let's finish these acrosses. Scrubs up. Well, it's a nice clue, just the two words, but other than possibly there being a reversal in it, but I'm not seeing it. All right, which downs did I skip? 10, anticipating Tory levelling up policy. I have heard of this leveling up policy. It sounds like something you do in a video game, but oh, evening. Evening could be leveling, but evening officer, evening star, evening. And of course, we need to know what 10 is, and oh, I do have Dixon line. Oh, yeah, so you really have to be of a certain age to get this one. I do vaguely remember, I'm pretty sure it was in black and white, Dixon of Dock Green, and he would say evening all. Oops, there we go, evening all. So that was Dixon's line, if you like, his catchphrase, and evening all people, I suppose, leveling up. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you're probably under 50, I don't think there's any way you're going to know that, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's still in the popular consciousness. All right, that was half of those on the bus. No. All right, royal servants taking over country. Oh, I want it to be Yemen as a country. Servants could be men, but why is YE royal? Oh yeah, then why taking over? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure of this one, but let's see if our new farmers' content to have 50 in field. Yeah, no, don't see it, but I'll leave Yemen in for now. Comic before getting tip from mover and shaker. Maybe it is a comic, although I think most of the comics, certainly when I was growing up, had very short names like Beano and Dandy. Or could it be a famous comedian? Before getting tip from mover might be the M. And shaker? It could be some kind of tremor, earthquake. No, I don't see it. Letters posted when cycling separately causing complaints. Letters posted. Well, cycling can mean letters within a word cycle around. I don't think that's it here, though. I think the definition might be complaints as in illnesses, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, we looked at this one before. Useless in practice. Isn't there a word, otios? I'm going to have to pause and look it up, but I think it might mean useless. Yes, I suppose it seems to mean used to describe a word or phrase that is unnecessary. A bit like tautology, I suppose. Now, how does the wordplay work? Oh, so it is being returned, reversed. So it ought to be returned. Yeah, it's within OE. Is that practice, OE? Oh, no, I think it's a hidden clue. Yes, with a reversal, which are usually tricky to spot. But starting with the O in ought and reading backwards, we have otios. All right, so now, okay, it's not an anagram of president. But upset, desolate, disconsolate. But I think we're going to have maybe a short name or abbreviation for a president. I don't know what underworld contract is, though. Oh, yeah, maybe like you put out a hit on somebody or yeah, I'm not sure what that could be. I haven't looked at this one. Old birds back from tea in seconds. Well, the back from tea would be the A, and that would go inside of seconds, could be a mo. So mows. Are they perhaps an extinct bird? Let me pause and check. Yes, an extinct bird formerly endemic to New Zealand. All right. Now our scrubs up. Begins with an A. Yeah, I think it might be time for me to resort to wordplays.com and see what could scrubs up be. I mean, scrubs are nurses, I suppose, or doctors, or what they wear. It's also an abusive term for some young people. Scrubs. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to look at word plays for this. Well, there's quite a lot of words, as you might imagine, that fit this pattern. I did like astir because it does mean up, as in having risen. No one was astir, no one was up. But how that is scrubs. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and check this. It is correct. I have no idea why, so we'll have to go to 15 squared at the end and see why that is right. What could this be? Upset. Yeah, I like the desolate. Well, the desolate is too short. Displease. Displease fits, but, and I suppose if you upset somebody, maybe you displease them. But president, involved in underworld, contract. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I'm going to go ahead and check it. This one is right too. I'm actually a little disappointed when these turn out to be correct. But again, 15 squared hopefully will explain it all. All right, stupid to follow up oath. Oh, I'm thinking it might be goddamn. I suppose that's one way of spelling it. We do have mad in reverse. I don't. Stupid to follow up oath. Yeah, there's probably other things that fit that. Again, I'm going to check this. Again, again, it is correct. Oh no. Yeah, stupid to follow. So oath, I'm sure, is the definition. And stupid to follow up. Oh, I think to follow, of course, can be to dog somebody's footsteps, to follow them. And stupid is mad. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, that one at least I think I understand. And we just have a couple of E's for our comic. No, and our letters posted. Mail, something. Complaints. Yeah, I think it must be a plural for complaints. When cycling. No. Where do I go? Let's go back to the top. Skipped school. Okay, I'm going to have to use word plays for this one too. But I do think it might be a word for skipped. Skipped along. Oh, it could be skipped over. But let's check. Actually, I don't know why I thought it didn't fit earlier. I thought gambled was too short, but it does with two L's. It fits. But again, why is this right? School? Do we see a school here? Oh, well, LOL, we do have OLL. Oh, so maybe that's hurt. LOL means anagram. Skip school, but retired. Yeah, I don't see that. MBA, DG. No, we're gonna have to look at 15 squared. Oh, yeah, so let's check it. It is correct. Yeah, so now no way. coffers filled with money. Yeah, I'm not seeing any old currency. I'm going to have to use wordplays.com again. Yeah, it does begin OST for no street or no way. And maybe I have a vague memory of seeing this word in the crossword before, Ostmarks. I suppose they were the East German marks. So coffers filled with money. Oh, I think coffers might be arcs, and in between no way and the arcs you have M for money. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I think it sort of makes sense. All right, expecting Republican to get put away. Dope. Oh, maybe it's a word for expecting and you remove an R from it. And it means dope. But is it dope as in idiot or dope as in drugs of some kind? What dope is that? I'm just thinking undo. What is expecting to? With an R. No, I think this one I'm going to just reveal. Info. Oh, of course, another meaning of dope that I didn't think of. Let's see. Expecting. I think it might be in for. Like if you're in for something, you know, an inheritance, maybe you're expecting it. Is that? It's not a phrase I would have thought of. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So now I can definitely see a word meaning leave would be exodus. Bash, held back. Oh, well, a bash is a do. We often see that. Held back in old is X and country is US. Oh, very good. All right, half of those on bus superannuated. Oh, I'm thinking passe might be something that is no longer used, it is retired or superannuated. But then how is half of those on the bus? Oh, passengers, of course. Yes, it's half of passengers. All right. I still don't have enough, I think, for my festival. Let me go ahead and put in, is it Eid or Aid? Let's check it. It is right as well, but I have no idea why. But at least it gives us a nice D. Comic before getting tip from mover and shaker. Yeah, let me think. I'm thinking it's going to be a shaker. Comic, maybe dandy. Yeah, let me pause and think what a shaker might be. I had to go to wordplays.com and I saw the word dodderer. And I thought, oh, surely they're not going to say somebody who shakes is a dodderer, but I think they are. And the comic, another one for the oldies among us, Ken Dodd, with his tickle stick. Anyway, before, I think before is air, E-R-E, and the tip from mover is the final R. And you get the dodderer. All right. Okay, so don't stop thinking, oh, this might be, could this be Dream On? We have Dream Team right before it. No, surely not. Don't stop. Oh, drive on? Thinking of teacher receiving fine. I still want there to be an F in it. Yeah, I don't have anything extra for this one. Here's our new farmers content or content to have 50 in field. Yeah, not seeing that one either. Our sexual liaison, lifted, simple-minded singer, Jim, that is, in club. Yeah, yeah, I'm not seeing. I'm going to pause and sip my water and think about that. No, I'm just not seeing any good words for this. I'm going to go ahead and reveal it. Knob carry. All right. Well, at least I'm glad to see Jim Kerr in there. And i.e. that is, oh, a sexual liaison is a bonk. I did think of bang, but then I couldn't think of any GN words. But of course, that, oh, I think, yeah, so I think it's a big wooden club. I suppose a bit like an Irish shillelagh, a knob kerry, if I'm saying that right. Anyway, oh my goodness. All right, how about complain, win against one side's overshadowed? Still not sure what the definition is. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to word plays and see what candidate words they have. Well, I'm going to go with bleat, which I think might mean as a complaining noise you might make. There is a B side. Could that be one side? Oh, where's the win, of course? Yeah. Oh, win, I think, is beat, maybe? Yeah, so I think win against is to beat, but one side is left, which is overshadowed or surrounded. I think that's the way it works. Okay, tricky. All right, yeah, there can't be too many words. Oh, a field could be a realm, and I see we do have L. Yeah, but what is the new farmer's content? Why is that ream? I don't understand that. New farmers content. No, I don't see it. Let's try our letters posted. Oh, complaints could be ailments. When cycling separately, letters posted. I think I'm going to need word plays to decipher that one for me, but I'm happy with it. Let's check it. Yeah, it's right. Oh, so, if you don't stop thinking about something, then you dwell on it. Yeah. So now a teacher is a don, of course. I didn't think of a don. I had the D and I guessed it was going to be ON, but of course that's a university teacher. And if you're fine, you're well. Oh my goodness, that was quite a struggle today. It took me a while to get going, and even then I never really was rolling along, as you might say. Let's check all, confirm. Yeah, all right, let's head over to 15 squared. All right, the blog today is by Andrew. I'm feeling well and truly impaled. Lots of tricky, though of course ingenious. and even a couple he hasn't been able to parse. So we'll have to look down in the comments. Let's see if they're the same as mine. 11. Oh, a gam is a school of whales. My goodness. And with an anagram of LOL, they are inside of, our LOL is inside of bed, meaning retired. Wow. That's, I suppose, like on board when you put something within SS. All right. Oh, and I never really understood the Mason-Dixon line. In London I am. Oh, the close to Kings is the S plus the X and the E for Eastern. And it just gives you a boundary, of course. Yeah, 12 was left in beat. Disraeli. I think I got Sweeney Todd and Passe. Oh, yeah. So Eid has to die is to pass. But then so it is a lift and separate. Just not the one I thought of. To pass is to die. You flip that over and you get Eid. Farmers, of course, content is the inner letters, which are anagrammed or new, and you put in the L. All right. Displease, P for president. In dis, do I know dis meaning underworld? I don't think so. So I learned a couple of things, the gam and the dis, and Elise, of course. Oh, and I'm glad to see this is one that Andrew didn't understand. I've no idea how this works, so I would think KVA or someone will explain it to us. Ostmarks, M in money, in OST plus arcs. Yeah, so that is how I sort of figured it to be. I just, not sure about that. 21 ailments, mail sent with both words cycled by one letter. So cycling separately. Oh my goodness, very complicated. And sure enough, reverse of mad plus dog gives you the goddamn. All right, scrubs. Oh, is wormwood scrubs. Oh my goodness. A prison, a stir. Oh, and the bad Vlad, I didn't figure that one out either, is Putin. Yeah, so set is put, moved down. Ah, so the put in Putin is moved down to give you input. Wow. Very, very tricky. Of course, a lot of people like me. Well, I think I have heard of a knob carry, or I've read it in a book at some point, and I've heard of Dizzy, but yeah, I think there will be a lot of things today that are new to people. Well, just like dis and gam were to me. Of course, oh yeah, Dixon, I would expect to see people complaining about Dixon of Doc Green failed completely. Oh, despite being old enough to remember Doc Green. Okay. Anyway, that was a very, very tough one, but I think that's what you would expect from somebody who calls themselves Vlad. Anyway, thank you as always for watching, and have a great day.